Every time I hit go live, I swear to goodness, I'm always forgetting something. My glasses is typically what it is. Okay. It like never fails, no matter how much I prepare to be able to like hit the ground running when I hit the go live. It's always something. Hey everybody. Hello. Hello, hello. How's it going? Hi Audrey. How's it going? Happy Monday. Hi Walker fam. Ms. OKC notification gang goddess. Hello. Ms. OKC was in the house like pronto. Media hobbyist, what's going on? Miss SWV, Cheryl Waz, what's going on? New Jacko, what's going on? TS. I'm starting from the bottom, but now we're here, guys. Now we're here. Look, I listened to literally like 3 minutes of Strong Mommy Chrissy, and the overarching tone was started from the bottom. Now we're here. For those of you guys who don't know, interesting fun fact, one of the songs during my wedding, it was the instrumental kind of jazzy version, of course, but it was started from the bottom. Now we're here. Okay. Started from the bottom. Drake. Okay. That was what the groom and the groomsmen came in on. Okay. Just interesting fun fact. Okay. Anyone have any interesting music at their wedding, or did you go all traditional or like super sappy romantic R&B on your wedding day? We just went for it. We just had some music in mind that we liked, and we were like, we're grown and we're going to do it how we want. But that was the overarching theme of Chrissy's chat, as far as the 3 minutes that I heard, and I checked out because I had some other stuff to do. I figured I'll come back to this later. It'll be okay. Gosh, guys, we got 121 already. We just got 5 minutes in. Do me a favor, take a second to click out, which that's risky business right there, but click out and hit that like button for me, guys.
We have 35 likes. Can you guys see? Sometimes maybe it works better if you guys can see what we're working with in the likes department. Because it matters. It matters. And a closed mouth does not get fed, right? Um, we see people out here asking for all kinds of work boots and all kinds of stuff. Got people running around like chickens with their heads cut off and probably don't even have to ask for much. So, got to ask for what you want. Let's see. Allow, okay, show how many viewers like and dislike this stream. Bam. Okay. We're at 60. Okay, not bad. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you. Thank you for the love and thank you for the engagement. Natalie Sempero, how are you? Loving myself. Latoy, how are you? Capricorn Lady, Anisha, Miss SWV, CB, Yvonne Letty, TS, Flax MD. I hope I'm not skipping anyone. I say that all the time. Flex MD, Love Noel, Antoinette, what's going on? Gwen, maybe out of school, but I'm not sure. Brown Eyed Girl, Monique, Ms. Mugga. I hope I accounted for everyone. C Talk, if you're out there listening, girl, I'm sure you're asleep, but when you hear this, I hope that everything has gone well for you. And if Miss Chin is in the house, our lovely Miss Chin, who is here most of the time, all the time, it's her birthday today, guys. So when you see Miss Chin out here on these YouTube streets, the lovely Miss Chin, make sure that you wish her a happy birthday, please. Dovely Creations, how are you? We've got a good new amount of members, guys. Those of you who have made it official, welcome, welcome. I will be dropping in a member post today. I'm sorry I hadn't done it sooner. The Discord link. Guys, I'm working on the Discord right now because I think I'm going to just like open wide. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna see. I mean, I guess I'm still working that out. But I saw something cool today. I don't know that Clubhouse. You guys, some of you guys are familiar with Clubhouse. It looks like Discord has taken like some of the aspects of Clubhouse and mashed it up with a Discord. It's called Stage. Have you guys seen that when someone goes on stage on Discord? It's like you can open it up and it's like a free chat, like a not free, but like it's like an open forum, and there are many people who can come forward and talk, very similar to Clubhouse. Did you hear me? I want a bougie gang bonnet. Okay. You know what? I don't know if they have bonnets, but maybe that's something that I can source. But it's going to have to be super cute. Like, it's going to have to be cute with like some lace or something cute. Because, some people like to take their bonnets out to the outside. So we're going to have to make it cute, right? So let me see what I can come up with. I did not hear that, Hollywood, but that is a good call out. So why not, right? I mean, why not anything these days? I mean, but yeah, a bonnet would be cute. Bonnet would be very cute because my daughter, she's definitely a Baniana. I don't know if anyone says that or not, but I guess I call everything Aniana, like gas stationa, Baniana. My sister's my husband's first cousin, she is Farah's godmother, and she is a Baniana. She will wear, because when her hair is done, it is done, and she is wearing her bonnet until she goes outside the house. She likes to keep her hair protected, and I started calling her Baniana and Farah baby Baniana. So it's funny. But yeah, Farah loves wearing her bonnet. She's got a lot. So cute, cute. Um is Miss Chin here? Do I see her? Latasha Turner, Ms. Coco. Now, guys, those of you who recommended Black Girl Sunscreen, I think was the name, and then is it Kaula sunscreen? I still have to get those, so I have no update on that yet. Um, there was someone I posted our Sunday brunch, and someone asked me about having fried fish and being a sleevey. And a sleevey is someone who's had a vertical sleeve gastrectomy. And my answer to that was okay. Like, um, having a piece of fried fish and not having a gallbladder probably means more than having a gastric sleeve. If your gastric sleeve is intact, I mean, for me, one piece of fish could take me 2 sittings to eat. So there's no, it is what it is. It's a piece of fried fish. So um, that's that on that. Clearly, there's no shame in my game, because if there was, I would have posted like a nice piece of something grilled and played like we didn't have fried fish for brunch on Sunday. But yeah, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like we've grown over here. So yeah. Let's see. Yes. And contrary to what everyone, we see a lot of really great success stories, guys, people having gastric bypass. Bypass is going to give you the absolute best results. Annie, are you okay? And T Lee, I responded back to you guys in the Discord if you guys saw my answers, because you guys one maybe I owed both of you guys answers for a while. I don't think I had been in there really checking my messages like that. So I apologize. I just got in there, responded back. So excuse the late reply. I hadn't been in there like that. So I apologize. Into like where you're one-on-one messaging me. So I did respond. Is Miss Chin in here? Miss Chin, happy birthday, hun. If you're in here, if you're not and you hear this on the replay, we love you and happy birthday. And we hope that you're having an awesome day and that you're getting spoiled up by your beautiful family and all that love you. And we certainly feel that way here. So we hope that you're having an awesome birthday. And C Talk, she had a medical procedure today. I'm just going to put it like that. I hope she doesn't mind me saying that. But hopefully she's doing well and recovering well. She was letting us know in the Discord today that she had all her bougie gang stuff, her socks and stuff to help her while she's laid up and recovering. So if you can just keep her in your thoughts and prayers. But we know God's got this and she is good. So C Talk, you always see here in the chat. She is on the road to recovery, I'm sure, at this moment. So just keep her. But yeah, back to the sleeve real quick. Everyone does not, look, there are people who are going to lose tremendous amounts of weight, but when maybe you have 100 to 75 pounds to lose, just depending on how much you have to lose, sometimes you lose all of your weight, sometimes you don't. I mean, it is what it is. Based on what I had to lose, I'm coming in at 3/4 of the weight that I intended to lose. So for me, it may not seem like a lot for some because there's chatter out there. There's a lot of chatter about your girl out here on these streets, guys. I know I've seen some of you guys in some chats. Don't ever feel like you have to stick your neck out for me, but if you do, I certainly appreciate you guys sticking your necks out and vouching for me and, putting yourself out there because you enjoy what I do over here. But don't ever, because, some people out here are stupid crazy, okay? Jennifer Wilson, 75 pounds. Yeah, I'm with you, sis. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think people must think I was supposed to lose like 100 plus. and I'm supposed to be like Instagram modeling right now. I'm 50, okay? Now, not to say that a 50-year-old can't be a baddie, but you know what? I'm a baddie, and the size of my jeans isn't what makes me a baddie. But you got to believe that, not just say that out here on these YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? So I feel good. And most importantly, my type 2 diabetes is well under control. And that was one of the goals of the surgery, not so much pleasing other people and having them like be all like caught up on how I look. It was more so getting my numbers where they need to be so that my longevity is more secure than it would be if it were not. Okay. So I feel like I've said enough on that because that's that on that. Um, but yeah, that's my most important part of weight loss and health management is making sure that you're healthy. Um, beauty comes from within, and if you don't believe that you're beautiful, that you look good, that you're sexy, yeah, ain't nothing gonna cure that. Not even a 26-mile marathon. If you have loathing and self-hate, you won't ever be able to see what's real, you know? So okay. But yeah, that kind of stuff doesn't bother me. So yeah, there's a lot of people discussing your girl, and it's weird. There was someone. So yesterday, we know Zolo went live, right? And I maybe saw some of you guys in there. Maybe I don't know who it was. I'd have to like refresh my memory at this moment. Hey, love Noel. Hello. Hi, Loretta Camp. Hey, Sammy J. How's it going? I saw Zolo's live and some weirdo, and I'm not quick to use weirdo, but this was a fucking weirdo. And it was funny because people in the chat were kind of like, what's your problem? There's a weirdo out here. I don't know if that person is impersonating someone or if that is that person, someone who looks like they might be, well, forget about might be, someone who looks, and I'm not trying to be funny, guys, someone who's clearly like in their 60s, maybe close to 70, somebody who I do know is retired, so of retirement age, so at least mid 60s, who has lost their ever loving mind. So I'm not sure if this is like that person or this is someone who's impersonating that person, because I'm not even going to go into detail why, but I do have a sneaking suspicion that that person is impersonating that one. However, I know that there was a situation, and I don't know this person from a hole in the wall, that if someone is the spiteful type, um, that they may get upset about certain things. No, Renee S. I think, yeah, if I were, I'd be on here already. Yeah. I think you guys can talk amongst yourselves, and my avatar is going to be what's on the menu for today. But yeah, it was weird, and it's strange, guys. It's so strange. I don't know. You know how they say if you don't have haters, if you ain't got haters, you ain't popping. And that's cool and everything. But, to me, I know it's one thing. Like sometimes I do, guys, I engage in a good read and a good roast every now and again. But because I don't sit and roast people based off of lies, when people come for me based on lies, it is a little bit kind of like, okay, how do you defend when people are lying, right? Because what do you say? It's all stuff to just kind of throw you off your square. Hey, Amber, how are you? Hi, TS. TS, you're saying I was there. I tried to act like I was a rapper and tried to see if he would accept my offer of free studio time. I told him that my family has a studio here in Boston. I think I saw you in there. Yeah, I really he just wasn't paying attention. He was into his music. He was trying to do his regular sales job of telling everyone to invest, invest, invest. Don't invest in Bitcoin. Don't invest in Doja Coin. Don't invest in blockchain at this moment. These cryptocurrencies, no, it's Zolo. It's Zolo coin. Okay, that's what you need to be investing in because he said he's not going to forget it when he becomes when he gets to where he wants to be. But everyone was too distracted by the fact that he was in the wind with no driver's license. As far as I know, I'm just repeating. I hate to say it, I'm repeating what I've heard on the YouTube streets. I have no idea, but from what the word on the street is, this man has no driver's license and he was driving AF with the windows down, sunroof open, wind in his hair, feeling pretty damn good that he had got himself out the house for a minute and I guess went to wash the car. I don't know if it was date night over there at the Smart Johnson house. I don't know what. I know he was trying to find some what was he trying to get at the liquor store, guys? He was trying to get some Long Island. He said, "Where's the liquor?" If you were on long enough, where's the liquor at? Um He was trying to get something to drink on. I can recall hearing that. God, guys, this is my deal. When you drink, just who cares? I don't know. Maybe when you get to a certain age, people stop asking you if you drink. I don't know. People don't ask me if I drink because I don't really drink like that. But I don't not drink. Like I'll have a glass of wine every blue moon. I guess there's so much stigma with saying that you drink. Maybe it makes people think that you're some sort of alcoholic. Now, how much people drink as it relates to Olivia doing 5 shots of tequila, um, I'm talking about just when people say they don't drink, or just a couple of weeks ago when he said he didn't smoke like that anymore, or I don't smoke. Like, man, when you were on the loose, you were getting high with some type of joint, some type of blunt, some type of something, L, whatever you want to call it. It was just like, this guy smokes constantly. And the fact that Olivia was hungover, not really in her right state of mind, when she busted open that bottle of water and started downing it, I thought that was like just, it was so like, girl, you can't wait till you get to the checkout counter. But I mean, some people feel empowered to do that kind of stuff. Hi, Pam Willis. Is it Pam Wills or Pam Willis? Pam Wills. How are you, Pam? Sarah probably lives. Um, Renee asks Sarah. So you're responding to someone named Sarah? Let's see. Whose car was he driving? Olivia's. I mean, the kid's car seat. The little baby Ryan's car seat was in the back. Um, the funny thing. So these are a couple funny things to me. Number one, when Olivia got busted, not being on mute, the first thing she said, she went into, "Oh, I'm just buying my friend a pair of shoes. So what?" It's like the sheer rapidness, if there's such a word, the sheer urgency, or the flipping on a dime to be able to go from "it's my boyfriend" to "oh, it's a friend," to the lady, to the Walmart associate. Destiny 44, how are you? B. Kirkpatrick, what's going on? um Life with Taylor, did she ever do a members only live chat? I don't know. I'm not a member anymore. I was a member for a maybe 2, almost 3 cycles, I think, but there was nothing going on and it was boring. And I couldn't. There was a couple of months ago that I just could not get into Olivia's channel for some reason. And I felt like I was wasting the people's money. So that's what's like cash apps and things that you guys send me go for. And I just felt like there was a better use of the money. um, So I decided, I was like, I'll be back. But right now, nothing's going on over here. And, everyone doesn't do their memberships the same. So I'm going to leave that right there. But I don't know which, from what I saw, you know, everyone doesn't do their memberships the same. So I'm just going to leave it right there. Um, so I just felt like, why pay for what basically you can just get for free? So I backed out of it. You can always rejoin. So it's not like a big deal, but yeah, I backed out of it because it was not worth it. Jasmine's, I think I literally, after 2 weeks, I was like, give me my money back. But no, I didn't ask for a refund, but I did cancel. Because she wasn't doing anything the first month. It's like when you when you launch your membership, that's not the time to say, oh, let me get this shit together. Now, of course, everyone's not going to have it all together 100% out the gate, but you know, um, you should think about it before you click that button. Because that's all I'm going to say. Because I don't want anyone to feel like I'm, like, gosh, why'd she say something? Why would she say that? So leave that alone. Um, but yeah, that live was just, there's no mods over there in Zolo's chat. It's like a free for all, but that's cool. There, like I said, there was a crazy person in there who just kept saying Fran this, Fran that, Fran blah, 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 Fran. So yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, I don't know if that person was the imposter. The person who said imposter in the chat, were you able to click on that profile to see if that actually was the profile of that woman? Because that woman's profile, should the actual real person's should be like years old, not months old. Because this person has been on for a long time. I don't know if that was Liv or not. I doubt it. I doubt it. Olivia has no room to try to get at me in any comments about anything with her man, because at the end of the day, Olivia has talked about what I got going on over here so much that she ought to be ashamed of herself. So I would hope that she is not still, that she would have been at the house taking a shower and trying to get herself cute, because if in theory, which I don't know, but in theory, if she is on mom vacay right now, and her little family has gone to be with their daddy, which we don't know. I don't know anything. But let's just say she's free as a bird right now. The last thing I would be doing would be sitting in a chat room, trying to score on someone who was busy up on their husband. Okay, that's the last thing I would be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were in the house chilling. We were chillaxing yesterday. My father-in-law was over here. I made a nice brunch for my family, and we didn't go anywhere. All three of us, which sounds like a lot, like all 10 of us, but the plus mommy. So after my father-in-law left, um, it was the three of us, and we chilled all afternoon. And that was that. I watched Cruella for the second time. If you guys have not watched Cruella on Disney Plus, it's so freaking good. Let me tell you. If you are a 101 Dalmatians fan, at any point in your life, whether it came as a kiddo or as an adult, it's so good. It's the story of how Cruella DeVille became Cruella DeVille, and it's really, really good. So, like all Disney movies, there's always some tragic situation with the parents. Cameron Bosie watched it. It was good, right? Um, yes. Was that Emma Watson? I'm assuming if that's who is starring in it, yes. Um, there's always some tragedy with the parents, right? Someone's always, I'm not going to say what happened, but in true Disney fashion, um, there's always some tragedy with the parents, and that usually has someone step into their badass self, right? And that's what happened to Cruella. It was good. It was really good. It kind of did remind me. I was listening to Paris about a week or two ago, and she mentioned that it was really good, and she mentioned Devil Wears Prada, and it's not Devil Wears Prada, but if you've seen Devil Wears Prada and you like that movie, there are, I don't want to say there's even some nods to it, but it's like your typical working girl. You've got the bitchy ass, upwardly mobile boss who is a complete and total taskmaster, borderline slave driver, and is crazy. And we've all had that. So, that has less, well, I guess that does have something to do with the story. It has a lot to do with the story, but it's very good. It's very, very, very good. Um, so go see it. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, but it was good. And if any of you guys out there are watching Handmaid's Tale, I did a marathon 2-3 weeks ago, and got all the way caught up. So I think what we're on episode 9 now. I think episode 10 on drops tomorrow night at midnight. So that should be pretty good. But yeah, back to the just the sheer lunacy of this weekend. I think everybody knew Olivia is that friend. Sarah J, yes, so do I. Olivia is that friend. Do you think, Sarah J, it would pain me, but do you think by some stretch of the imagination is June going to get herself caught back in Galilee again? If she ends one more damn season in Galilee, which I know she's in Canada, I know. If you guys aren't watching, sorry, that's a spoiler. If she ends up back in damn Galilee, I swear to God, I don't know what I'm going to do with season 5. I just don't know what I'm going to do, because don't end up back in that freaking crazy place. Okay. I would love to see Serena Joy's baby offered up. Let of Wayne or whatever, Wayne and his wife take it. That would be such a treat. If you guys are like, what are you guys talking about? A very crazy show called Handmaid's Tale on Hulu. I'm going to scream if she gets caught. Audrey, if she goes to damn Galilee, I'm telling you, she better stay her ass with her husband. It has taken damn 4 years for her to get back to her husband. That man looks like he's about to cry every episode. That man, and then he's sitting up there taking care of Nick's baby. My God. We want the little girl back. We want Hannah back, but at the end of the day, June, you got 2 in your hand and you got 1 in the bush. Nothing's going to happen to that little girl because women are prized possessions in Galilee. So she's okay, other than the fact that every day she's one step closer to being married off to a commander, aka Predator. So good stuff. It's a, guys, if you're not watching Handmaid's Tale and you're looking for something kind of good to watch, but it's very, like, you can't have the kids around. Like season 1, season 2, forget about it. Put your headphones on and watch it after 10 o'clock, because if you watch it early, it's very disturbing. And but it starts to level out. But there's a lot of violence, and it's very eerie. It's not a scary movie. It's just eerie, disturbingly scary a little bit. Because you just don't know what's going to happen next, and people in this space and place are very mean and evil. and it's an interesting show. I highly recommend it. Are any of you guys watching Little Fires after it with what's her face with Kerry Washington and Reese Witherspoon? Now that is an interesting show. I watched the first episode. I got to get back to episode 2 and 3. Um, uh, did you in season 2? They did a couple of episodes about when Serena wrote the book and she came up with the concept of Galilee, because Galilee really is Serena's brainchild. She birthed that. Okay, you know what would be crazy is if Serena, and guys, I don't want to trigger anyone, but if she has a stillbirth or something, if something like that were to happen to Serena, that would be like, what? Okay. But yeah, guys, there's lots of interesting stuff on Hulu. I like Hulu a lot. So yeah, it's interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna get caught up and maybe we can talk about it, because I watched the first episode, and I was like, what is going on here? When Kerry Washington said she was gonna be their housekeeper, and I was like, what? And when the husband said to see, people sometimes want to act like they don't like, okay, I don't even want to get on that topic. But anyway, when Reese Witherspoon asked Kerry Washington, the black woman, did she want to be her housekeeper? And Kerry Washington was like, you want me to be your maid? What? And her husband, Reese Witherspoon's husband, was like, so you asked the black lady, did she want to be your maid? Like, but Kerry Washington, in all fairness, was looking for a job. Reese Witherspoon is kind of a busy business owner, mom, and needed someone maybe to help out, kind of help corral kids, get dinner started, manage the household while she's not there. Kerry Washington and her daughter are renting a duplex from Reese Witherspoon's family, and Reese is outwardly trying to be super helpful. It looked like at the beginning of the show, well, not look like, I guess it was, that Kerry Washington and her daughter were basically living in their car. And she basically did a Karen and called and acted kind of super kind of concerned about their health and welfare. But really, it was like, are people living on the streets of whatever the name of the town is? And she called the police, and the police had her shuffle along. And maybe a day or two later, Kerry Washington and her daughter are looking for a place to live, and happen to go to a vacancy at a duplex, and it turns out there's Reese Witherspoon, and she didn't realize it was them at first. Everything that she did was genuine, and she walked out the house with Kerry Washington and saw the car and was just like, that's the car that I had the police come to move around. Like, clearly they're homeless. So it's good. It literally just started. It's like a brand new show. And it's on Hulu. After the series, Fran read the book. It's way better. Okay, yeah. And oftentimes the book is. If y'all like the book, you have to read The Vanishing Half. Who watched Outlander on Stars? I didn't watch Outlander on Stars. There's a channel, Dr. I don't know if you guys know who Dr. Christina Brawley is. She's on YouTube. She used to be back in the day. She's from Houston. They live in Houston now again, but they were in North Carolina for a minute. Her channel used to be called Pretty Shiny Sparkly, and she and her husband were both in medical school at the same time, and now they've got 2 kids and whatever. And she used to talk about Outlander all the time. Actually, that's whose stage I was listening to today. Her name is Christina Brawley. She's really cool. She gives good mom content, but she also kind of does YouTube now from like a doctor's perspective. She's an anesthesiologist. She's very cool. if you're out there looking for channels and something different, or some, a different side of mom life. Um, so she's pretty cool. What, Outlander? Or you're talking about Little Fires? Um, and maybe she was talking about Outlander as in the book series, like maybe on her Kindle or something, not necessarily the show. I think she had been listening. Isn't it a long series of books? I didn't like Handmaid's Tale. I only watched a couple. Charlie Girl. What it is Handmaid's Tale is very difficult content. The first season is rough. Okay. Um, so I don't blame you. I think a lot of people fall off early because it's very hard to watch. But once you clear, those first couple episodes, I mean, it just gets good. It really, really does. So if you're completely turned off, I completely understand, because I think they want people to feel a certain way about what's going on there, because it's just that bad, right? So I don't think they wanted to glamorize it at all. They probably really did want to scare people or turn people off from what is going on in this place. But yeah, it's rough content, honestly. It is. But it's kind of like Westworld. If any of you guys watch Westworld, Westworld first season was tough. I love Westworld. Oh my god, it's like one of my favorite shows. It's not going to be back on again until next year, because when they had those fires in California this time last year or something, I think part of the sets burned down. So I think they're back, and then also, COVID delayed a lot of stuff. But Westworld is that's my show. Really? Okay. I don't know about them. I'll have to look that up. Outlander's a series of books. And yeah, okay. So I think Dr. Christina was talking about Outlander in terms of like on her Kindle, because she would always get in the car and it would start immediately. And she's like, I don't know what it is. Every time I get in the car, Outlander just starts. It bypasses my iPod and this and that. It was freaky. Probably just something the way she had her iPod set up. Um, but yeah, guys, I know we kind of took a sidestep onto TV land. But yeah, we can definitely TV talk anytime you guys want. I don't watch a lot of programming, just because I'm usually busy doing this, watching mummy content on YouTube. But does anyone watch Christina work? She's a Jamaican lady. She is absolutely gorgeous. She looks like Rihanna to me. And she has like such a beautiful Jamaican accent, her and her husband. Do you guys watch her? She's so pretty. Um, she just put up a video today and she got like a full sew in. It was like the first time she's worn a closure. She looked like Keisha Kior to me, but she also kind of reminds me of Rihanna. She's very beautiful. She has a channel called Watch Christina Work, or Watch Chrissy, excuse me. Watch Chrissy Work. Any of you guys watch her? She's very pretty. And she's so sweet. Um, and I think her and her husband have a channel together. Um, so judging by the response, that's probably a no, but watch Chrissy work. Go check her out. Like, I don't know everything about her channel. I can't say I've been watching her for years. I kind of dip in, dip out. But it always, whenever I see her videos pop up, I'm always just like in my head for a second. I'm like, is that Rihanna? And it's like, oh no, that's she's very she's really, and she's a nice mom too. She's got a lot going on her channel. They are doing YouTube. They really are. Between the family channel and her channel alone. I don't know if her husband has his own channel, but I like what they're doing over there. Mm. Annie, are you okay? Absolutely, it sure was. Guys, I'm gonna have to do a separate video. Um, Yeah, Amber, thanks for including that. I mean, um she doesn't know me or anything. I'm just a subscriber, just like you now, Amber. Hey, Miss Corey, how are you? Yeah, Miss Corey, I saw you yesterday. Yeah, the crazy people in Zolo's chat. Girl, it was nuts. It was absolutely nuts. But yeah, guys, nothing else really going on other than Bizarro World. I mean, based on my calculations, this was the 2 weeks. Um, so I'm wondering if something went down. I'm just hoping the best for the kids and that they have a wonderful summer. That's my main thing. Honestly, asking Olivia a question is like trying to sit and have a conversation with a brick. I wouldn't even bother because she's not going to give you anything. I think when Olivia feels powerful, the Erics today posted like a very quick video with some talk on narcissists and relationships. I certainly am in no position to diagnose anyone, but what I can say is this is what the Erics posted, it made a lot of sense. I was kind of like, okay, I'm here for that. Like I'm listening. Um, like a minute. So go check her out. If you are not subscribed to the Eric, she's one of the mods in here, and she posts on lots of different stuff. And she had like a little kind of excerpt today, and I thought it was quite interesting. Guys, have blessed Monday. Thank you, Walk by Faith. We love you. Take care. Have a good day. Back to work, but you should do live for TV shows. Yes, I will do that. And even movies, guys, because it's fun. And you know what? Honestly, these mommies, I don't have a problem talking about the mommies, period. And as long as they're doing something worthy to talk about, to dedicate a whole entire video to, cool. But if they're just like sitting on their ass, I mean, who deserves a free commercial for 45 minutes or an hour? You know what I'm saying? Because they certainly don't necessarily appreciate it. So not that they have to write me a thank you note or anything, but at the end of the day, look, any kind of engagement fuels the system. It's all gas to the system, whether it's good or bad. It fuels the system and the buzz around, just like the idiots, Miss Corey, talking about me in Zolo's chat. That's okay because people were asking, who's Fran? What's going on? Da, 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 da. I guarantee you, um, it drives traffic to my channel. So somebody might be like, well, what's the problem? This is actually kind of interesting. I was looking for something like this. I mean, isn't that how some of you have stumbled across reaction videos? You know what I'm saying? So them mentioning us, because they know the power in the mentioning of the entire channel name, because the algorithm is listening. It's not listening just to pry and to FBI. It's listening to kind of make sure, number one, how do you think YouTube validates description boxes versus titles versus the content, versus clickbaiting, right? That's how they know that you are following the rules, because there is a, in the computer, it is kind of scanning through what we're talking about so that it can align you where your content needs to be. So when you start talking, even them not saying my name and just saying reaction video, that's going to flag to like a reaction video bucket, right? So, okay, so Olivia has mentioned reaction video or reactions or commentary, however many times in this video. So maybe reactions and commentary, or someone named Fran is going to show up in your feed. So continue, guys. Like, it's okay. Miss Corey, at the end of the day, Miss Chin, happy birthday, hun. I see you. I see you, girl. Happy birthday. Um, you know, if they think that it's like funny, hee hee, kiki, okay. At the end of the day, you're sending people to my channel. You are increasing my engagement because people are curious and people want to know when something is exciting and something is happening, and they're not in the know on something. So, okay. Just keep sending people, right? So, it is what it is. Um and Ms. Corey, one thing I've just realized, you can't fight crazy, because you don't even know what crazy is going to do. Now, trust me, I'm not happy with people slamming me and talking about my marriage, but at the end of the day, I don't care because I know what I have. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I did actually, guys. I had an editing error yesterday. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you, maybe not everyone, but I have to operate off of multi different channels. So in terms of having like an account for this, an account for that. So, yeah, guys, someone sent a notification to one of my homegirls to let them know, to let me know, which I appreciated. So if you're out there listening, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Um, Apparently, a balance of one of a few accounts that I have, specifically like to my Cash App and internet stuff, internet play money, um, showed in one of my videos. And it's okay, guys. You know what I mean? Like, if you saw it, you saw it. Like, it's not a big deal because, I mean, clearly that's not the only money that I have. But that's just like, that's an account with just a certain amount of money. That's not like a lot of money, So, but yeah. So, but I appreciate the person that brought it to my attention. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So nobody needs to like send me any more notes about it. Thank you. I took care of it. If the video is still up, I just blocked it out. I mean, at the end of the day, it wasn't like at 10 cents. It certainly wasn't like a hefty amount of money. But that account is internet play money. So yeah, that's that. So, um, but yeah, I wanted to come on today to say, hey, and just kind of address a couple of things real quick. What's going on with Jasmine? Yeah, we don't know. I just know that there's some crazy cooking going on in that kitchen, and Jasmine thinks that Chris is like the next Chef Boyardee, and I just know that he's looking crazy. Um, Trying to cook around that skillet or whatever hot plate that thing is. Chanel Dior, what's going on? How's the fam? Um, Capricorn lady, how are you? Sammy J, did I say hello? Guys, we are going to read some comments too. I don't know if I should do it old school, how I normally used to do it, or you guys want to read comments like live, and maybe I'll do that tomorrow because this isn't going to be like a super long live. Because I've got to go get Boothang from summer camp. Um, so I'm not going to be able to stay on here long. I want to know, did the kids get a cheesesteak? Allegedly, they did, but I can't imagine that meat was so freaking thick how the little ones were going to be able to navigate those thick ass slices of meat that he made. He made like what looked to me like steak and peppers. Like, you know how steak and peppers over rice or pepper steak, is that what they call it? Pepper steak? That was not a Philly. I know we had many conversations over it in my comment section. That was not a Philly. That was damn pepper steak. That was sausage and peppers. Hold the sausage and add thick slices of meat. That was not anybody's Philly. We have the mozzarella. No, it's provolone or cheese whiz. Okay, I'm a cheese whiz girl, but I haven't had a good Philly since probably the last time I went to Philly. But my brother, there's those guys. Whoever's in Philly from here is familiar with the two restaurants that are across the street from each other. I'm more of a cheese whiz person. I like the hot cheese whiz, okay, versus the provolone. But steak and cheese, you really can't go on. $26. It's like, y'all. Ashley Jonas. I mean, my God. Wait, Wait, a Ashley. A Okay, you're gonna have to help me with your name. Is it Ashley Jonas, or is it as holy? No, I'm just kidding. Marriage and marijuana. What's going on? How are you? Pat's and Gino's. Yes. And is Gino's the Cheese Whiz place? Because I know when we went, like my brother went to one and he took me across the street to the other because I just wanted steak and cheese and I wanted Cheese Whiz. And he said that that was the best for what I wanted. And then we went to the other one for what he wanted. So, but this was years ago, but I know that they are like right across the street from each other. But we taste tested each other's and it was so much fun. But yeah, but that's just like one of those things like you can't come like what we call it up top and mess around with stuff like cheesesteaks, pizza, cheesesteak, excuse me, cheesecake rather, bagels, um, those are just like some staples of, I mean, honestly, even like good old spaghetti and meatballs. Like um, you just can't. Or like a good sandwich, okay? You just can't. You can't do that. I was even skeptical living down here, Jersey Mike's, which Jersey Mike's is not, it's, I was happy when Jersey Mike's came down here because I felt better about it than Subway. Subway to me always felt like, no, we don't, who takes the actual guts out of the bread? Who does that? No, it wasn't a jam. It wasn't a cheesesteak. It was like offensive to people who like, like good old American food. Jersey Mike's is not bad. I mean, they do a decent job on the bread when they do a good job on the bread, when it's crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. When the bread is mushy, I'm like, you guys are making Subway bread. Like, you guys have to get that little, you have to, like, I like the little crunch on the bread. But now I get a sandwich in a bowl. So, because I can't really eat the bread like that all the time. So, but I love it anyway. And I get like the number 8 club in a bowl, and it's so good. So good. And I don't even really miss the bread. Because if I try to eat bread, I'll never make it. It would take me 3 sittings just to eat half a sandwich. So, but yeah, guys, we could talk food and TV all day. Those are like, but yeah, it is freeing experience giving up bread. When you can really give up bread, guys, try cucumbers. Cucumbers, turkey and cream cheese is so good. You would just, it's so good. But yeah, guys, back to Jasmine. Nothing really going on there. I mean, the same stuff, and it's just, I don't want to say it is a little boring. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not asking her to put anything on to impress us or to show us anything that is not real. Keep it cute and keep it real. That's all, honestly. Nobody wants to sit around and figure out a whole bunch of lies because that's just annoying AF. When these chicks start trying to figure out like they want to be cute and be storytellers rather than just turn the fucking camera on and vlog your life. Because they're horrible liars, and then your co-stars aren't up on the lies, so everybody is out here looking stupid. Let me go back to Olivia really quick. So when Olivia got busted in Walmart, I know some of you think that she intended to do what she did, which I can definitely see that. But the funny thing is this: if she was trying to shame If she was intentionally telling us that Zolo works at a car wash, was she trying to score on him? Because he seemed annoyed. Ms. Corey, you were there. He seemed annoyed when people were saying that he worked at the car wash. So if he works at the car wash and there's no shame in his game, why are you not saying you work at the freaking car wash? Oh, Camo Bowls, I saw you there too, right? I mean, I don't want to call you out, but I guess I just did. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, because the people were crazy, Camo, right? That crazy woman. Yes. And I don't know, like I was saying, that woman could just be mad because I blocked her from my chat. She was running her mouth one day and I didn't like something she said and I got pissed about it. And since then, she has, which I feel like she's been running my mouth over at some Dipsy Duo live that they have on, I don't even know what nights it happens, but it seems to be on Sunday nights. So I don't know. Me and that woman, I don't know her from a hole in the wall. We are certainly not friends, but she has been so okay. Um but yeah, did you notice how he said he doesn't work at the car wash? So which one is it? It's like you're buying shoes for the car wash, then you say, okay, immediately it's not your boyfriend, it's a friend, but we know you were buying it for Zolo. Who else would you be buying men's shoes for? And you got a whole man staying at your house. But then he says he doesn't work at the car shop, the car wash, but then there's no shame in your game. It's like, guys, what? You don't have any friends, and you also don't have any male friends. Maybe she has her male friend, that guy who lives in California, that the guy who got on live with her once. But we know what she's talking about, like friends with benefits type friends. The only person clapping those cakes is Zolo. And I would be hard pressed to think that Zolo is going to have some other dude try and get up on his good thing. Whether he loves you or not, he's not going to let anybody get up on you because he's not done with you yet. He's getting ready to get you for what he can get you for. And then when he's done with you, he's going to let you know. Because that's how these street guys do. So when he's done with you, Olivia, that's when he's going. But you two are so busy trying to play who's going to be top dog. You're going to end up really wishing you would have been done with him a long time ago when he hurts your feelings, like, period. Because at a certain point, once he gets his channel up and gets that check popping, and then one of Loyalty Gang. Did you see that girl in my comments, guys? Media Hobbyist. Either Media Hobbyist. No, it had to be Media Hobbyist. Media Hobbyist. You saw that in the comments, didn't you? That chick who said that Zolo was in the So I guess I'm dropping some tea before I go. There was someone in my comments. I haven't verified it. I don't know if it's true. This is what she said. I guess I could find it. Hold on. She said that she had been in contact 4th of July at my house. Oh, I love to throw a party. Guys, my birthday is going to be, last year we didn't get to really do it how we wanted to. But this year's party is going to be the bomb. Media Hobbyist, do you recall? Olivia came back on live and lied. She said that she made up the story about the boots for her boyfriend because the salesperson was nosy. How was the salesperson nosy when you stopped her and asked her, do you think these boots look girly? And she said, are they for a guy? And she said, yes. And she said, well, if it's for a guy, you definitely need some laces, some shoestrings. She said, you definitely need some shoestrings. Olivia, nice try, boo-boo. Only doing that because he has a place to stay. I don't think he had a place to stay. He could be at the halfway house. I think he likes her big old bootay. He's for the shits. He said he was for the shits in the car. He said, I'm with the shits, trust me. When he said that, I just about died. I thought that was so funny. I was like, okay. Okay, you with Mr. I'm with the shits. He said I'm with the shits. Okay. That was funny. Okay. I think the man is gonna go make his money that he needs to go make, but yeah, he didn't want everyone knowing that he was working at the car wash, Olivia. You know this. So if you did not have it on mute, you're like the lowest of the low, girl. How can you expect to have a good relationship with your man if you can't even keep his secrets? Not that it's a secret, but some things are private. He didn't want everyone to know that he's a car wash dude, but girl, we didn't expect him to be working at Neiman Marcus. I didn't think he was going to be working at Deutsche Bank. Okay. I wasn't expecting him you know, I wasn't expecting him to be putting on his Hugo Boss suit and going to work this morning. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. But homie, it is what it is. He's got felonies. And felony life, you got to be a damn entrepreneur if you want to make guap. And if you're not an entrepreneur and you're not creating your own money, wealth, and creating your own hustle, uh, the type of jobs that you're relegated to, depending on what type of felonies you are convicted of, I mean, shoot, you should be able to tell us better than we can tell you. That's your whole man. So you tell us, okay? I don't, I don't have a dog in that fight other than the fact that, I speak on your channel. I mean, Anna, if he's got a court order that states that he can go pick him up and I don't think that he would say I don't think he would petition to ask for some sort of paperwork if he didn't intend to do so. We don't even know that he hasn't gotten them already. I mean, we don't know. Has he even posted on Instagram? And they might just want to keep the kids. Contrary to what we see on a regular basis, guys, there might be someone in this party, even though they may act silly and have done the most recently and everything, to their spouse, may actually want to keep something private for their kids and not further embarrass them. So there might be one adult in the room, even though that one adult might act silly from time to time. That is okay. We all act silly from time to time. And we all have to protect ourselves sometimes by going low. Okay. Just because someone goes low, everybody don't go high. I mean, I love Michelle Obama and everything, but I tell you what, you guys already heard my philosophy on being the going the go high, go the path of least resistance and be the bigger person, that whole thing. I mean, I get it and I understand it, but at the end of the day, sometimes you just want to get down in the mud with the person who's trying to get you down in the mud. And I'm sorry, you fuck with me the long way, you fuck with my kids, you fuck with like my being, and I'm pissed enough and I'm feeling away enough. Yeah, I'm gonna go I'm gonna go for your neck like you went for mine, right? So that's just how I feel about it. I know that that's not the good Christian thing to do. However, it is what it is. I mean, sometimes you got to just let people know that don't do that, you know? So I don't know. So to answer your question, Anne, I would imagine so. Why ask the court for something that you don't intend on doing? If he was going to just not go get his children, or didn't want to spend time with them, and just be the person that Olivia is out here trying to make the internet, I don't know why I can't talk right now, internet think he is, why is he even trying to show up? You know what I mean? So I don't think 1 and 1 in that situation is equaling 2. I think that we just don't know what we don't know yet. And we just have to wait for these people to do what they're doing and see what happens. But I think it'll be very obvious when we don't see the kids. And until Gerard, I almost think until Gerard shows up like at the swimming pool or Six Flags Over Texas, if that thing is even open, I don't know, or something like that with his children, that's when we'll know if he's got the kids, because Olivia is not going to tell us. She's not going to offer that up. You could probably ask her 6 different ways to Sunday. They could totally not be around. But I don't think she is going to say a word until we see them with their father, because she can keep y'all guessing and trying to figure out, because Olivia is not sympathetic to her quote unquote haters and reaction commentary channels. And I would just say, if Jasmine is listening, I need to go in a minute, guys. If Jasmine is listening, if you could please stop. If you will stop saying that reaction channels or commentary channels you don't consider. First of all, I don't know what you are using to measure and make decisions about what kind of channels are. But what I'm going to say is this. If I'm not a reaction channel or I'm not a commentary channel, you're not a family channel. You're barely a mommy channel. So I'm going to start taking it personally, not in a like I'm mad way, but more in a I'm going to start fucking with you way. If I'm not a reaction channel and I'm not a commentary channel, then I'm going to just continue to say you are most certainly not a mommy channel, and you are for show facts not a family channel, and that's on period. Okay, all right, you are a ratchet mom channel. Okay, and you can call me a ratchet mom channel too if you want to. I don't give a fuck. It won't make a difference to me. Okay, okay. What else? Sexy Mrs. Drayden, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the chat. Texas Tulips, how are you? We are open in Texas. That's good to know. That's good to know. I love Texas. The stars are bright. Deep in the heart of Texas. I know I skipped a verse. All right, guys. What else? You don't even work at Dunkin' with a felony. Yeah, because they have a whole cash register and they have very expensive inventory. That inventory start disappearing, all that sugar, and you'd be surprised. Sugar, confectionate sugar, flour, if they do even make donuts in those pieces anymore. Um, Anything can get flipped and sold. Jazz and Liv are far from anything I would allow my son or niece and nephews to watch. Yeah, they're not a family channel. They're absolutely not. We were watching the Royalty Family. I guess the husband's Armenian, the wife is Colombian. They got a little boy and they just had a baby. They are a family channel. Gosh, they have like 12 million subscribers. I was like, oh my God. But that's the kind of stuff Farrah watches. She watches the Onyx Kids. She watches Trinity, whatever her name is, Trinity and her sister. She watches that little girl. Is it Tiana from England? She's a little gamer. She's a little biracial girl. She's in England, and Farrah loves her. Those are like the family kid type channels that she watches where it's like a mix of adults and kids, where I can turn my back and not feel like people are going to be saying anything out of the way. Um, if Chrissy, I'll be honest, if Chrissy maybe not necessarily wasn't doing a live, but if she had like just a like mukbang with the kids or something, I would have that on and have no problem. I mean, Farrah's 9, she's not a baby, but certainly she doesn't need to be in on every conversation. Um, so, because oftentimes when I'm here in my office, she's like over in the living room or in the homeschool room, watching TV, chilling with her toys, talking to her cousin or whatever she's doing. Um, so not necessarily in my conversation. And I don't play Love Lies and Lacefronts on the TVs around the house. I mean, if Francois Vlogs comes on, or I want to watch, let's watch Vlogmas 2019 or something, then so be it. But that's all safe content because they're all in it, and it's not, I don't have to be worried. But Jasmine, are you kidding me? Like, never, 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 never. She flips too quick. Even if her kids are around, if someone says something she doesn't like, she's going to go ham. Guys, let's see, Jazz and Liv. Oh, that comment. I forgot. Hold on. Media Hobbyist, do you remember where that comment was? The girl who said that she reached out to Zolo, and I answered her back and told her to please let me know what the deal is. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on, let me look at my computer because it'll be easier. I don't know how true it is. I mean, it could be all bullshit, but if she's got a receipt, I just, if she asks me for some dough to get the receipt, yeah, I'll just let someone else pay for that. If she wants like $5 or $10, but if people are asking for like big money, I don't like to pay for stuff. Like if you're trying to get something out, it's important to you to get your message out, whatever that looks like. Then you should be ready to give up the receipts. If you need to make people pay for receipts, I don't know. Okay. Guys, we have some new subscribers. And if you are out there, you're listening, you just hit this subscribe button very recently. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I just want to let you know, like, okay, I see you out here. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And we got some new members too. So I'll drop a post when I get a minute to in a few hours to invite you to come to the Discord. I think I will open the Discord eventually. I am going to have to add some mods and stuff in there because I don't want people coming through and making it an uncomfortable situation for the people that chat in there and are enjoying themselves. But there will be like 2 layers of Discord. There will be like member only because there is an integration with YouTube and Discord, so that if you're a member, you automatically would fall into a member bucket and you can be in either side of the house, and that's whatever level of Bougie Gang official you are. If you are coming to the Ultra Lounge just to chill, drop tea, see what's tea, then you'll be able to come through. Those changes that I'm going to make, I can't give you like a time. I got to get in there and make some adjustments because, like I said, I want it to be like a fun, safe place. If people are going to come in there to like troll and be bothersome, it takes like literally 2 seconds to kick someone out. So that's not really a problem. But, I think it's time, I know people, and also there's also a stage in there, so it's easy to really like go live if I wanted to, and even, even live in Discord while live here on YouTube. I just have to click some buttons to do the integration. Um, but those are some things that are coming. So I just kind of wanted to let you know what's going on. God, I don't remember her name. I feel like her name was like Lauren or something. Do you remember Media Hobbyist? Let me. Mm, let me see. Media Hobbyist. I think it's in part 2 of the Hangover video. Thank you. Um, I feel like her name was like Lauren. I wonder, did she delete it? Hold on. She didn't mute it purposely. Okay. Mm-mm. Why didn't I screenshot it? So annoying. Anyway, this girl was saying that Zolo reached back to her and she said she called the number or she called him and Olivia picked up the phone. I was like, ooh. But I don't know if that's true. I mean, who knows? We don't know if it's true, but I don't know. Why lie about something like that? Like, but why would you even want to talk to him? But maybe she was just trying to prove a point that he's no good or whatever. But Olivia's not trying to hear that. If she is into what she's into with this guy, it's not going to matter. Last thing you could tell someone who has decided to be with like a Dusty is that he's a Dusty and you shouldn't be with him. She knows he's a fucking Dusty. When he's got to take her keys, he's a Dusty. Like, I'm sorry, he's 30 years old, hanging outside of his best friend's ride. Okay. Um, I don't see it. I'll have to find it, guys. Is this it? Quick question. No. Okay. Um, I feel like it was someone named Lauren. Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna have to find it, guys. I was thinking about it and I was waiting for her to respond. And then Media Hobbyist, I saw you had responded. So I was just kind of like, okay, let's see if she responds now. There's people in the comments like commenting to her. And shoot, I don't know if she went in there and deleted it or what. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to find it, guys. If I can find it, I will. I'll put it on my community tab. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna go. You guys are awesome. I gotta go run and handle some business. So I did see the comment, and she said Zolo had been all up in her DMs. Thank you, Lil Mama. I can't remember what video it was under. If you see it, let me know, because I mean, I've gotten so many comments, and you guys, I try to answer back when as much as I possibly can. So he is a total scrub, Sammy J. Period. That's on period, poo. We know this. It was in there, so I don't know if that person deleted it or what. Guys, you guys have been coming through. I will look for the comment again. If you're out there, I felt like her name was Lauren, but maybe I'm wrong. Lauren or Miss Ma'am, if you're out there who left the comment regarding Zolo being all up in your DMs, you called, Olivia answered the phone, holla at your girl. We would love to talk to you. Tell us a little bit more about what was going on, and let us know what you guys were DMing about if you want to get your story out. We have a very small, minuscule Cash App budget here, in the neighborhood of like $10. We don't pay a lot for information here, but we sure will listen, and we will open up the phone lines. And I have a bougie gang phone cover, iPhone phone cover. I'm joking here, but it's in seriousness though. If you do want to come and tell your story, ma'am, if you're listening, come through, send me a note. Don't put it in the comments anymore. Just go ahead and send me a note, and we will come live as soon as you are ready. Okay. If not, girl, thanks for letting us know. And if you want to provide a receipt to substantiate it, because on these YouTube streets, it ain't happening. If it doesn't have a receipt, we just can't. Gilead. Why am I saying Galilee? Just another biblical city. I'm sorry, Hattie. Thank you for setting me straight. Hattie, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a minute. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. Gilead. As I was saying Galilee, I'm just like, Hattie, under his eye, okay? And may you be fruitful and abundant. All right. Guys, you guys are so awesome. But yeah, if you're out there, Miss Ma'am, and you are hearing this, send me an email. Let me know what's going on. Otherwise, yeah, we can't help you. We can't tell your story if we don't hear from you. But yeah, guys, if I can get my hands on that comment, I certainly will bubble it up so you guys can see what's going on in these comments. Okay. Yeah, expect a comments video this week. Okay. There is a bomb in Galilee. Why do I keep saying Galilee? Excuse me. Hit the like button, guys. Pray for your girl. Anyway, guys, I hope that you guys are having a great afternoon, and I'll see you next time, maybe tomorrow. I don't know what's going on, but probably tomorrow. Okay. Girl, don't worry about that all caps thing here. We don't care about that. It doesn't bother me. If you gotta all caps it, you gotta all caps it, right? So anyway, guys, have a great afternoon. Okay. And Hattie, thank you again. Lil Mama's Kodak moment. Mrs. Drayton, thank you for dropping in the chat. All the new subscribers, all the new members, all of you subscribers on period, because guys, I appreciate all of you so much. So thank you for showing up, commenting, hitting that like button. It helps. And I just want you to know, I appreciate all of it tremendously. It means a lot. Thank you. So anyway, guys, take care. I will do y'all's favorite outro. Okay, here it comes.
I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch.
Whatever. There's different technicalities to the shit. I'm just saying, whatever negativity. Hold on.
motherfucking life. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm just playing.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm just playing.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm just playing. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. Ooh, why Fashion Nova keep hitting me up though? Cause I'm that bitch. 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 I'm just playing.